Hi, Shai. Thank you so much for doing the interview. You really inspired me a lot, being a veteran parent, and I learned a lot from you. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Ishai. Uh, Grew up in Israel, studied physics and math, moved to the US to do a physics PhD at the University of Chicago. A bit afterwards, I started working at Google, and I've been at Google for many years now. And you know, I started a family here, so me and my wife, we have 4 kids. The older 3 are here at McAuliffe. Oldest is actually going to 7th grade and has been here since kinder. My second is a 3rd grader here, and my third is a kindergartner here. And I have a young one who's going to come to McAuliffe next year.
Wow. Why did you choose McAuliffe as your son's school at first place, and why did you keep choosing it?
Yeah, so we kind of got a bit of an experience with the public schools in the area, the way they kind of approach teaching. It feels kind of very rigid, it feels very focused on academics. Academics is great, no problem with that, but there's more to a child developing than just academics, and so we kind of looked for alternative options. McAuliffe really kind of showed up in a really compelling way for us, so we kind of visited the place, we learned about it, we talked to friends and people in the community who've been here, and we kind of learned a bunch of things that are like very different about the school. The focus is on the whole child development. Basically, you allow the child to be a child and experience growth by making mistakes, by taking their own, trying things out themselves, by working in small groups, right? By doing a lot of project work, lots of different field trips, and learning from there, right? And this is kind of a very different experience. It has a lot of extra value. Also, like the parent aiding looked interesting in the beginning, and we thought that's like very exciting. Like the parents actually involved in the kids' kind of education and play a part of that. And we tried it, right? And it was great. Like, you know, our sons are actually thriving here. Right? They wouldn't want any other place. Our oldest, right? You know, when he got time to actually choose middle school, he actually wanted to stay here. He likes the school, friends here. He likes the way they kind of like do things here and stuff. And you know, we keep reinforcing that. And even our youngest, who has not gone here yet, is like keep asking for when he can actually come here.
Yeah. That's so nice. Thank you for sharing. For someone with your background, how does McAuliffe fit what you are looking for in the learning experience?
Yeah, so I think, you know, I think the academic foundation McAuliffe is very solid for elementary. Right? I don't necessarily think it's more advanced in any way than the other public schools, but the way it's kind of being taught, right? The way you allow students to actually try and work alone on things, right? And struggle a bit and learn from struggling, and you know, engage in the material, not just on the academic side of things, right? There's a lot of like good support for English learnings here. There's a lot of kind of project-based work. When you learn a lot of stuff from the projects themselves, there's a lot of creativity showing up here, which I think is not common in a lot of public schools. And you know, this approach, I think, you know, maybe covers the same academic material. It makes it more engaging and gets you kind of get the students to learn more. Also, I think there's a focus in this school. It's not very homework and grades driven.
Yes.
And I know it doesn't work for everyone. I think for us, you know, like reflecting on my experience when I grew up, right? So I was maybe a very good student, but the experience itself was dull, was repetitive.
Yeah.
And I think here, you know, you spend time during the school day, and you get a lot, and you're not doing a lot of like these assessments all the time. It's much more the kids grow up to know their strengths and know how to work and how to learn, and especially how to connect to adults, right? They connect to adults from day one here, right?
Yes.
Including parents who they're not familiar with, and not just teachers. And I think that's a magical experience.
Thank you. I really do feel the same way, and hearing from a veteran parents give me a lot of confidence. Thank you. Can I pause?
You can pause, yeah.